everybody, welcome to auction day. 257 is closing up, so I hope you guys are having a good time as usual. And yeah, big shout out there from John Atkins, our Axion token member, yeah, saying hi Superman, everyone. 2,000 subscribers, looks good. It does look good, and nice one there. Woohoo! So very cool on that, and welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. Now, don't forget the summer promos on at the moment. Axion Summer Giveaway Winner Ledger 2 a day, plus up to a 1,000 Summer Giveaway as well. In addition to that, so pretty awesome stuff. Win 2 brand new custom branded Ledger Nano S hardware wallets every day from July 15th to August 15th. Pretty amazing. And a 1,000 USDC grand prize, which is pretty epic. So I like that. And 17 days and 7 hours to go, drawn every Thursday. Pretty easy to get into that. Of course, one entry, buy $100 of Axion and hold it at least to that much. Plus, you can get 3 additional entries if you stake for 350 days. Obviously, you can buy more Axion and stake for 350 days. And the other one, of course, is get 2 more entries, Twitter and Facebook, and then complete the form and join up there. Winners chosen every Thursday, 14 of them. Obviously, we've had 1 week of winners so far, and that's the way it's going. Plus, a $1,000 grand prize will be selected at the end of the event. Woo! Nice. All right, check that out. There's the nice custom Axion Ledger Nano there. Looks pretty spectacular. Does add that extra level of security to your crypto bags, and that's pretty much how it rolls. All right, nice one there. Let's quickly go in the chat. We've got Chris Day in there. Yo, 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 says Chris Day. And Prana's back in. Hey, Prana, good to see you. It's been a while. Look at those Benjamins. Yeah, boy, 1,000 bucks. Not too bad. And Kevin Wilson in the house as well. Another Axion token member. Big shout out. Hi, everyone. Happy for the 2,000 subs. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. 2,000 subs. Pretty nice. And our new format's coming along nicely for launch as well for Axion token channel. Going to be pretty cool. Mac Paul's in the house. Hey, good day, family. Hey, nice one, Mac Paul. Good to see you. And Prana, congrats, Superman, on reaching 2,000 Ks. Woohoo! Yeah, I like it. Nice one, Prana. Good to see you back in the chat, by the way. Very cool. Hey, we've got 4 minutes and 16 seconds to go in auction day 257. And this is VCA number 67, I think it was. Yeah, VCA 67 sold out. Remember, the numbers have been flipped around. So normally this would be 500 million Axion, and we'd be earning Bitcoin divs on that. But there's 200 million at the moment until the 2nd of August, and then it will be reset after that. Just a little technical issue caused that. $15,534. And we needed 6.75, and we got 7.14. Obviously, the market prices have been moving around a bit as well, so that's where we're at the moment. Let's quickly go to the Axion Today dashboard and check this out as well, and we'll just have a look at the divs that are in there. So with 7.14 Ethereum, we ended up buying 0.4 Bitcoin, and that 85% of that is given to stakers, and so that's 0.34 Bitcoin. That's basically, if you're staking Axion, you get to participate in wrap Bitcoin dividends 4 days a week. Pretty much awesome stuff there. So that's where we're at the moment. Let's have a quick look at the auction price. So the auction price is 29.46. So just under 29.5 million Axion per ETH, which is the same as Uniswap price. Obviously, once we flip over to the regular auction, which is about to start in 3 minutes, you'll get Axion dividends instead, or 10% Axion bonus if you decide to enter the auction. Pretty awesome there. So what we got coming up, 29th of July, we got auction day 258, which is a mega regular auction at the moment. I call them mega because normally they're 200 million Axion, but of course this one's 549. So a lot of early unstake penalties in this one, almost 50,000, which is pretty big these days. So that's a regular auction, and it's worth 42,669. Now, obviously, 80% of a regular auction goes onto the market and buys Axion, so it's actually going to provide a bit of price support. Yeah, and with all those extra penalties, just a bit more extra. So we'll see whether it gets sniped out, and we'll see what happens to the market price as well. Gives a bit of buying support on that for sure. So what's it going to probably be 20 ETH, something like that, maybe. Should be pretty good, whatever it ends up being. So we're going to wait for that. That's only 2 minutes away, folks, till that starts, the sniping hour. Going to be pretty cool on that. It's quickly looking good. Hey, we've got a lot of good crew in the chat there, so nice to see you all for sure. And make sure, if you're new to this channel, of course, subscribe. Hit that subscribe as we head towards 2,500 subscribers and more views. So obviously, the more gets Axion out, the bigger the channel, the bigger the algorithm, and the more people get introduced to Axion, And of course, everyone has to do their own due diligence. Nothing on here is investment advice, just for information purposes. And so get in, and entertainment, of course. Hopefully there's a bit of entertainment there as well, but get into that. All right, Alex is not around, so don't see Alex in the chat there, but looking very nice, onwards and upwards. I think we're up at about 2,007 subscribers, so we're certainly on our way to 2.5, and we'll just keep trotting along, singing our song, de la de la do, something like that. You know, that's how we roll. A minute to go, folks. Woohoo! Let's get ready. Get ready to rumble. Yeah, that's the way we're going. Hey, we've got a bit of news as well. Let's quickly check the price before we jump on to the new auction. Sitting at quadruple 07796. So that's where we're starting. We've obviously had a few ups and downs. I think we got as high as we obviously spiked over that 0001. But we got on the fundamentals there, we got as high as quadruple 091. So that's kind of where we are at the moment. We're just back down quadruple 07796. Ethereum is up at $2,300. So it gives contrast there as well. So we're going to jump back and we're going to see what bids come into the trade. There's the trade history. What bids come in here is what we're going to watch out for at the moment. So we're just 25 seconds to go. We're just about there to launch the big party, the mega regular auction, and day 258. We're heading on towards 300 days. We've still got a long way to go till we get to that, but onwards and upwards, I say. Pretty nice. So 8 seconds, just counting it down. Living the dream, living the dream. Here we go. Bit of action about to start soon. Takes about 30 seconds or so to reset the auction, but you know the folks, people that are regulars, you know the routine. We're about to see. So that auction's finished now. So we're about to start the regular. We're going to wait for about 30 seconds till it resets. Will we get sniped out? That's all part of the fun. That is the main, by watching the auction, that's the main excitement. What if ETH comes in, how fast and at what rate? Obviously it's the 24-hour auction, but we get sniped out a lot. First in, first serve, basically. So we'll see what the reset is in a few seconds. Just waiting to see that as well. Prana's in there. It says pump day incoming. Nice one. I like the attitude. Pump day for sure. Let's see how we go. All right, let's refresh. See whether it's going to reset yet. Sometimes it takes different times every time we do it. It just takes a little bit different. Let's see there. 16. Are you going to reset? No resets yet. So another 10 seconds. Let's reset again. Let's do it one more time. Reset. I got to make some actions for reset. Reset. Pretty cool. Let's go. Come on, reset. You can reset. We've got to start the new day. Maybe it's a minute. Let's do it again. Reset. Here we go. Third time lucky. Come on. Come on. We got it. Yay! Third time lucky. There we are. 549 million Axions up for grabs in today's regular auction. Auction day 258. And we got $42,669. We need 18.59 ETH to sell out. Nice. That's a really good amount. And of course, 80% of that ETH goes onto the market, buys Axion, and that also helps push the price up, and also helps to those Axion goes back to stakers as part of their stakes. That they get that Axion at the end of the stake, of course. Now, the people that bid in, of course, they're going to get 10% bonus Axion over the market. So 32.4 million Axion per ETH, and that's above the market, which is 29.5. And when they withdraw and stake, they get a further bonus, up to 20% bonus, 6% for 350 days, and up to 20% for 5,555 days. Why do people do 5,555 days or 15.2 years? What we call max share here, or max stake, is basically because they're after over 300% more shares. You get 20% share bonus every year that you stake. So if you stake for that long, you will get the over 300% shares and get heaps more of the dividends that come in day after day after day, plus the minimum 8% inflation. That's how it works. So let's see how we go. Let's do a refresh and see whether you got any ETH coming in there. Let's go. All right, we're currently 2.5 minutes in. No ETH in there, but you just never know. It just comes in like this. Bam! It comes in like that. FBAM knows about that. Bam, bam, bam. FBAM knows. So that's what we're expecting to see what happened there. Very cool. Don't forget to get in the chat. Let's get that chat going, folks. Let's heat it up. If you've got any insights or anything, heard any news, you've been on Discord or Telegram or anything like that, let us know in the chat. May have missed something, so let us know. But don't forget, the summer giveaways on. It's something easy for you to share around to people if they want to get a Ledger Nano. Some people are after those Ledger Nanos quite a lot, and it's just a matter of spreading the word around there too. And obviously, there's $1,000 grand prize, USD. So if you're from around the world, you can get access to that competition as well. So pretty cool. All right, so we're going to do the news today, of course, is Vabble has got a 1-day extension, so we're going to check that out too. Let's go to the auction there. We're just going to watch this like a hawk and see whether we get a bid in there, of course. Let's jump over to the news. We're going to jump over to Discord and up to, we're going to go to announcements first. This is the announcement for the day. And obviously we're up here, and this is from Jojo. And hey, Jojo. Good evening, Axion community, and there's some very exciting news from Axion launch partner, Vabble. So if you're not familiar, Axion has a launch pad. We've got 4 launch partners on there so far, and this is the current active one, which is about to close. An incredible new member has joined their team as a key advisor, former executive vice president of Universal Pictures, which is pretty awesome. John C. Hall has joined Vabble with an effort to open up professional network and assist in expanding the Vabble ecosystem. That's actually a pretty cool appointment. So that adds a lot of credibility, a lot of substantiation to their project. With that said, we have decided to exclusively extend the Vabble IDO by 24 hours as of 4 p.m. PST or 7 p.m. Eastern time. This is the final period in which staked Axion investors of 350 days or more may participate in the Axion launch project. So it's an IDO. Like, retweet, and read the full update. So you can actually click on that, get the update there. And of course, it's also on the Axion launchpad as well. So we're going to check that out in a second. So if we go to, you can go to Twitter. That's what it's got here. Today we're delighted to inform the community, former vice president. So that's this chap here. And we'll check on that photo. Hopefully that's going to load. Hopefully it's going to load there. Former universe. So this is on Medium. So it's this chap here. So pretty cool post there. It's John C. Hall, and so you can read all about that. That's pretty nice there. Pretty awesome. I love some of this graphics as well. It's pretty nice. So check that out for sure. And we're going to click out of there. So that's the announcement there, and then of course some extra stuff there. Then we go into the partner announcements, of course, and we're going to check this out quickly. Look at some of these images that came through. I actually Jojo says some Vabble sneak peeks. I was actually really amazed at this. Looks actually really good. One of my big issues was the UI. They didn't have any stuff on the UI, and this I actually really like the way they're doing this. This is actually pretty onto the upside for me, because obviously you got to have a look at that. It's looking pretty good with the imagery there. And then of course here's some I guess some, I don't know if it's just prototype stuff, but look, you're watching a movie, you're sitting around the world at different places, and then you're communicating with each other. There's also going to be other features like buying food and stuff like that, and then some other stuff here. They got food down here actually. So just watching a movie together. So I think it's got a kind of cool idea. It's a very competitive space, of course, so they've got to find unique, special things about it to make it work, and they've got to get it up faster than later with their roadmap. So here's a bit of a full screen of the map there. You can see all the people up there, and they're watching this movie together, still talking. I like the fact that you use transparency as well. So hey, a big tick for the UI. That's probably the most crucial thing, is getting a good slick UI if you're going to do streaming services, because that's the front end, right? That's the interfacing the customer. So actually really like that. Obviously you might be able to move this around too. You might move it to the bottom of the page to keep it out of the way from here, but also up the top there. So a few things like that. So actually I was super surprised, and I like the way they've done that. So it's pretty nice. All right, so let's get back to the auction, see where we're up on that. We're going to do a refresh and see whether we've got some more ETH in there for sure. Go for gold on that, of course. Let's get into that. Hey, let me just check. Yeah, nice. All right, so no ETH in there yet. 7 minutes into the hour, no ETH in there yet. So basically we're covering the sniping period, and we'll see whether we get something in there. And then bam, bam, it's going to be onto market and push that price up, which we're waiting for to see any bids in here. That's what we're looking for at the moment. You can see we've got some green candles the last couple of hours, but we have, after getting that high, we've actually come down to, not too far actually if you think about it. Let's have to get the old ruler out. We were out from there down to here. Yeah, about 70%. So I mean, it's relative to the move, but yeah, we'll see how we go. We've got a couple green hour candles there. All right, so some really nice stuff on there. So that was the news there. But of course, you can actually go to, let's go back to the general chat there. You can actually go to the actual launch pad, of course, which is here, and you can actually go down to launch. You can actually see the Vabble there, and you can see all the stuff. You can actually click on that, of course, and that will take you to the website, Axion.network website, and that will take you to Axion Launchpad, of course, which is that tab there, and it takes you to the Vabble, and then you can see the IDO allocation is 1.25 million on that one. That's open to everybody, of course, and you can see all the details here with a bit of the presentation as well. stuff like that. So this got 15 hours. So they said it was 1 day, remember? So there's 15 hours, 49 minutes to go to check that out. You got the pre-sale, the IDO, which is the main stuff we're talking about, available globally. And then, of course, you've got the actual issuance price there as well as 0096. And I believe this is launching about the 3rd or 4th of August. I'd have to double check that, but I think that is the time. Cutoff IDO pledges is 29th there. So I presume that's the same as this countdown on the clock. And that's pretty much into the IDO now. Pretty easy stuff. So check it out. Do your due diligence, of course, not investment advice. Obviously, check that out, though. It's just another opportunity as well. With some special early packs or getting in early, basically. The time frame for it, of course, check that out for yourself because I think it take a little while to launch. But those UI interfaces was really impressive. I'm really impressed by that. So I think that's a pleasant surprise, as we call it. All right, very cool. Let's go back to the auction here. We'll get back in there and go for gold. Let's do a refresh and see whether we got some ETH in. Come on, ETH. Let's go. It'll be a slow auction coverage if there's no ETH coming in the first hour. That's for sure. That's how it rolls, right? We just don't know. Sometimes we go through those momentums where we're going sell out, and then occasionally we get some dips for a little while, and then sell out. So we'll just see how we get on this hour for sure. It's actually doing selling out every day now on the auctions, but whether we get it at the beginning is another question. All right, let's go back to the chat there. Prana says, good all crashing here at 3:10 a.m. Hey, good night. Oh, hey, good night, Prana. Sleep well. 3:10 a.m. Yeah, that's a bit of a trooper there. Yes, sweet dreams on that one. All right. There we go. 18.59. This should be quite good for the price, I'm thinking. Once we get a bit in there. Obviously, ETH is up at 2,300, so you do get a bit of that hodl your ETH, especially after it's have a big price rise from 17.35 or whatever it was. Only, was it 4 or 5 days ago? Was it a week ago now? 4 or 5? I'm not sure. Let's quickly check in there, and we'll go into there. We can see it's very green looking here. It's a Bitcoin over 40, holding there, just holding around that price. Really, it needs to bust out 42, but sometimes when it's had that big push up, it might just hold there, and it's either going to go back down or it's going to go back up, right? I mean, it's this market, so it's kind of stupid kind, but that's how it's going. 24% up on 7 days, 15% for Ethereum, 2,300 versus 40, so actually looking pretty good. Is it a bear trap? Is it a bull trap or whatever? We'll find out, but hey, it had a few catalysts, as we said earlier, to move it up. Binance at 314, and Cardano at 128, XRP at 70 cents, and Dogecoin at 20 cents, almost 21. Polkadot 14.82, and Uniswap is $19.25, and Bitcoin Cash moved up quite decent, 507, 17% there. So yeah, that's just kind of your standouts. All right, very nice. And let's have a quick look at the Ethereum, see what it's been doing the last 7 days as well. We'll just put that on the 7-day chart. Still 47% above below the all-time high, so still a long way from that. Let's do 7 days on this chart. It's very zigzaggy the last 24 hours. Yeah, definitely up, going up nicely from there. It's actually been going up for a bit longer than 7 days than I thought. So here's the low here. 17.35, and that was on the 20th. So we're up now to the 29th, so 9 days ago, a bit longer than 7 days now. But that's a nice uptrend. Uptrend is your friend until it's not your friend, and then you can divorce the uptrend. All right, so there we are. Let's have a quick check out. Hey, we got a big bad. Woohoo! 6.88. Yeah, boy. Yeah, 200 million. Yes, nice. That's put a bit of fire in there. Night Pranas, very late for you, says John Atkins. Absolutely. Hey, we got a big ETH bid. Woohoo! Choice LB, as we would say. Nice one there. Nice. There was refresh now. Here we go, folks. Boom. Waiting for the refresh. 8.6. Woohoo! Nice. And we need 19 now, because when the 80% of the ETH goes onto the market, pushes the price up, and then it changes that ETH. So we actually need 19.02 now. So that's gone up too. That's how it works, folks. Man, oh man. That's looking really cool. Let's go to general chat, and of course we're going to beat everyone to there. And oh wait, that's not working. Let me go small. How do I got big caps there? Let's go, boom. All right, nice. I've got to delete that one now, because you get harassed if you got little things on there, so you got to delete it there. But nice. Look at that, 45% sold out. bam. And how far through are we? We were 13 minutes through, and nice. See how I said? It looked like it was slow, and then bam, bam. You just get something, and we're away with the rock stars. And we got Bitcoin, so we'll do some Bitcoin. Got party. I always like partying, and of course, we've got no rocket. Where's my rocket gone? My rocket's gone. We go up. I'm not sure where that. Sometimes they just disappear. My emojis disappear, and I'm like, what? So looking good there, folks. Get in there, smash those emojis, smash, smash, bam, bam. All right, so pretty cool. We've got a little bit of uplift there. It went from 7796 to 7882 with that as well. So a little bit of an uptick sort of gets that going. Nice, and of course, more Ethereum going into the pool there. So we're sitting at just under 2.9 million US dollars in liquidity. We've got $225,000 daily volume, which is pretty good, and we've got it on green candles too. Up liquidity because we're sitting around 40, 60, 80,000, and of course, a lot when we did have price moves that we're getting these red candles. You can see the red volume here, back here. But hey, look at this, nice on solid green candles, solid green volume. So pulled Axion up at 18 billion. We definitely obviously want to get that way lower, and obviously needs to be bought. How do you get it bought? Well, two things. You're gonna need short-term product offerings, and you also need some possibly tokenomics and auction adjustments. So I know there's some things coming out for all of that to get the right balancing right, but that's how you roll. And obviously need some other potentially other long-term stuff as well coming up. So lots of stuff coming up for Axion, that's for sure. Bam says hello everybody, and hello Superman. Hey Bam, hey Bam Bam Bam. Hey, I've been already using your name in vain while you've been away. Just before you got on the chat here, I was going bam 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 bam. So you know, you're there in our thoughts there even when you're not there, kind of thing. So pretty cool. Let's quickly look at see how much Bitcoin. Sorry, Axion that we're getting. Every time I think 500 million, I keep thinking Bitcoin, right? So 200 million Axion there from the looks of it. Let's check on here. 200 million, yeah, looking good. So that's actually holding up well there. And we're up to 8.6, and we need about 19. There says 19.02, so a little slight differences in the expected target, but that's where we're at the moment. Let's have a look at the auction price, 31.7 million. Woohoo! That's with that 10% bonus. And of course, the ETH now has gone down. I think that's gone down 28.8. I think that wasn't that at 29.46. So it's actually getting a bit less. Oh, that's kind of the counterintuitive way what happens there when we get some bids in there. But very nice. One solid bid can change the whole sentiment. Of course, the run rate, of course, is pretty fast. I mean, it's what 3 hours to sell out at run rate like that, maybe even faster. 8.16. Yeah, not even that. 2 hours and a quarter, 2 hours and a half, something like that. So pretty cool. All right, let's just go have a quick look at the ecosystem, see how that's going. We're up at 306.9 billion total supply of Axion, 55.1 billion liquid, and that includes the dev wallet, which is 4 or 5 billion. And so we're really down 50, maybe even slightly under. I have to check the dev wallet again. Now let me think about that. Yeah, so that's what. Yeah, and then we're 251.7 billion staked, which is amazing. And we're at it's gone up to 82, so we're definitely rising with our stake percentage again. So probably sitting at sort of 83.5 to 84, maybe just slightly over 84 even if we adjust this liquid amount. Crypto rank 1009. Well, that's not great news, but hey, we'll get back underneath 1000. Total stakes 25,949. Average stake size is 9.42 million, and average stake length, which is amazing, at 2,527 days, which is 6.8 years or something. Let me actually do a calculator on that and see what the updated staking period is for that, because I always used a number I've done previously. So we're going to do 2527 divided by 365, and of course, yes, 6.92. Woohoo! Keeps going up. Yeah. I mean, that's outstanding. That's outstanding, folks. So really is amazing. That has got to be the best definitely out of the share rate products that are out there. Pretty amazing. Okay, market cap 7.7 million, and share rate is 1.1878. So better to stake today than in the future, of course. And there we are, looking good with the daily auction. Let's go see how many shares we've got. Of course, we've got 659, almost 660 billion shares, folks. Not far away. 660 billion shares, and of course, we're in an inflation phase. And of course, once we do some tweaks with some of the other stuff, with the Axion Foundation, with the community votes, then hopefully we can start getting those balances right as well with the market price, short-term products, some tokenomic tweaks, auction tweaking and stuff like that, and obviously lots of marketing and stuff like that. It's going to be good. Now, it's pretty nice to see Axion version 3 going to audit. That's going to be good. And once we get past that, there's nothing stopping the Axion project from cheap fees on the Ethereum blockchain and new product offerings, including NFTs and some products around that as well. So it should be really cool. All right, so that's where we're at there, and let's go down to the Max Share Club, 139.95, teasing almost at 140 billion, and stakes there, 9,397 stakes in there. And now Bitcoin dividends after 67 VCAs, we're at 165.91, and that's including the fact that a couple of those were obviously only at 200 million Axion, so it's 6.6 million USD. Obviously, Bitcoin has gone up to 40,000. So that's one of the things, right, that people forget, that if Bitcoin goes up to the moon, then all the Axion holders with all this Bitcoin also enjoy the ride with their wrapped Bitcoin dividends, and if they're still holding them, of course. And cashed out, of course, is almost 5.5 million US dollars. So I think we might see more people actually hodling their wrapped Bitcoin divs in Axion. We'll see how that goes, because that's pretty much an additional wealth creation on top of the Axion. And of course, it completely changes your APY over time just by hodling something like wrapped Bitcoin, assuming it goes to where people think it's going to go over time. Because as I said, wrapped Bitcoin is actually getting scarcer and scarcer and scarcer. The emission curve's getting scarce, less Bitcoin coming out. So we'll see how that. We also saw that Elon Musk and the Twitter founder looking at more adoption with that and use cases. So you watch the space on that. We've also got Saya still buying, no matter what the price, still buying. He considers $70,000 cheap. So he's like, figures that anything now is like half price, just for getting in at that stage. So lots of stuff there. All right, pretty cool. Let's just go over here and we'll do another update and see whether we've got some more ETH in there. 8.6 is where we're at. No, nothing in there. Let's go find out who that bidder was. We're going to go to activity and find out who the bidder was. Now, we did finish 22 minutes ago our regular auction, so we're just going to go back there. I've only got that one bid, so it's the only action in the last 22 minutes. Is a dolphin coming in with 8.6 ETH. That's almost 20,000 US dollars. Pretty nice there. And of course, they're going to get all those extra stuff. Now, to withdraw out of the auction, 60 days minimum, and a maximum is 5 days. And we'll see whether this dolphin's going to want to become a shark, because I'm pretty sure if they do stake that incredible bags, that then they will certainly move up to being a good big size shark there. So look, another upgrade going on if they do that. All right, here's the auction. We're currently 22 minutes in and going nicely. Let's quickly go to the chat there. We've got Triple Dutch. Yeah, another Axion token member. Hey, folks, good to see you. And FBAM's got the rainbows and hearts out there. Nice. Feeling the love, feeling the love. Triple Dutch says, I'm afraid we're dealing with a new large recycler. This last bidder has several bids in the last days, but only staked for 60 days. Not so good. Oh, is that right? Okay, well, there's the answer for that. That's a good analysis there, Triple Dutch. Boy, they must be doing huge recycling in that case. But interesting. I wonder who they could be. I might do some investigation on that then. Let's quickly go to the activity on that. And they are Dolphin at the moment. So if that's the same account, let's go and check them out. See, I've added them now. 747C, and looks good there. So Dolphin, yeah, they've got very short stakes there. They've got 137 million in liquids. 102 million staked, but it's very short, as we can see here. Total on 240. So if you're saying they're increasing their bids, that would be a dramatic if they're doing that. Let's go down to the bottom here. So yeah, July, yeah, 60 days, 102 million there. So they're taking a short-term view there. I wonder what let's go up to here and let's view on ETHScan, see what what war chest they've got there. Oh, it doesn't show here, but maybe they've moved into stuff. They've got some wrapped Bitcoin divs, or at least wrapped Bitcoin. They've got bid coming in there. Must be coming in from another address. 8 ETH. I don't normally do this investigation, but since we're live, we might as well. So yeah. So it looks like 23 hours. So they must have had a bit of ETH in there. So interesting stuff going on there. All right, let's go back to the auction and check that out. Nice, thanks for that, Triple Dutch, by the way. And there we are. We're sitting nicely. doing pretty well. All right, let's go back to here. I think we've got a couple comments. True Blue, what is happening about this div shortfall from this week and last? Says True Blue. And Emigad's got Discord channel. I don't know what that's about. And why is Venture Auction Day for August the 2nd now also listed as only 200? How long is this going for? I thought the mistake ended at the end of the month. Why is it now going into August? It's something like mistake again. Thanks, mate. Hope you're well. The announcement explains why the divs are low, but doesn't explain what is happening at the shortfall and when we are rebalancing. So a few questions there for Andreas. All good here, mate. How about you? Not too good. Sure, if I follow what you're asking. Talking about the difference between, probably making up all those the last 2 weeks or whatever that had the, alternative, the 200 million going into the wrong auctions. Probably talking about there. Lowered right now is a combination of failed load auctions and lower Axion price. That's right. The auction is loaded as temperature, and we're back to normal real soon. Price I will not speculate in. True and brilliant, true. Yes. So there we are, folks. That's live action on Discord, and the moderators hitting the day, being our champions there. But hey, it was unfortunate that they went in. But on the positive, of course, we're getting this buy pressure, and it's probably a good time to have a bit of buy pressure. Obviously, there's a bit of foregoing Bitcoin divis there, but getting a bit more buy pressure in the market. Very nice. Awesome. All right. Triple Dutch says sent you a PM. Is okay to look at the PM on the live Triple Dutch? Let me know. Just go okay or something like that. Or yes, something like yes. That'd be cool. I don't like looking at private DMs on live stream, as you can imagine. All right, so looking good here. Let's go back to the CoinGecko. CoinGecko. There we are. 2,300. It's looking pretty nice on the Ethereum. Let's get back up to 2.7. That will really get the market going if they get the ETH price back up to $2,700. Looking forward to that. Boom. All right. Yeah, no comment there. Let me have a look. Oh, that's it. All right. So a little conversation going there, just about the auction differentials there that we've talked about already on this channel. Let's go back in here, and we're just doing a refresh. See where that goes. So still at 8.6 after 26 minutes. So as we say, all right. No answer there from Triple Dutch. Hey, Triple Dutch. Let me know. Let me know. Right. Just count it down. This is where we're at. We're just laid back. Don't forget, grab yourself a drink, and let's go. Now, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? That's the question I always ask. What should I have for dinner tonight? Obviously, it is 7.28 here. Probably. I was at the gym. I was at the gym earlier, and I don't know if you know Claude Van Damme. He does the splits. I was doing the splits on these two benches, and people were coming along, going, "Oh my gosh!" And they're all freaking out. It's pretty funny, a bit like a party trick, really. But hey, that's pretty funny. It's a bit like because most people can't do that sort of stuff, right? So it probably stands out quite a bit. I enjoy it. It's kind of entertaining. But hey, all right. So we're sitting at 8.6. Pretty cool. Cruising here on Axion auction live stream. We are on auction day 258, and of course we are doing pretty well here. We have sold out 45.12%. Pretty nice there. Who's on there? Is that Andreas in there? Andreas is active out loud. Defro's in the house. Hey, one of our mathematics geniuses there. We filled the auction for 2 weeks. The last day of the fill is August the 2nd. Yeah, that's it. So just saying the thing. Cripple, yeah, but the Axion divs meant nothing for 5 stackers. Well, they probably will when NFTs get tradable, right? So NFT is going to be tradable as part of deflation. Now, if that all plays out during the golden phase, then all the Axion that you get is going to end up being tradable out at some stage. All right, don't forget to check out stuff like that. Hey, I heard some news. I'm not sure if it's official yet, but some news is coming out. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about it, so I won't talk about it, but there's some news coming, and so we'll wait to hear that. I probably shouldn't have even talked about it, but that just came out just now. Unfortunately, I just talked about it without saying it, which is terrible. It's terrible when people do that, so I do apologize for that. But there's some news coming from somewhere. We'll hear about that soon enough. Damn it! Why did I even talk about it? Never lies. But hey, it's we'll see how that goes. All right. So hey, there is some stuff going on with the community proposals at the moment as well. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, I'm not sure what people when errors are made, it's very rare that you can actually do anything to change them. So I just think something that people have to bite the bullet on that one. In my view, it's just one of those things. It's 2 weeks. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I understand the frustration with that. Here we go. Let's refresh and see how we're getting on. I am watching the market price. I am watching this. We've still just got the one big bid in there. Oh, you can actually see they've been pretty active there. What's that? 99. Let me go into here for the profit. Okay, not sure what that was then. It's got 80, so maybe they're doing a lot of trade somewhere else. I like that green candle though. Let's go full screen. Let's do it. Full screen. Oh, that wasn't full screen. Let's go full screen. Boom. There we go. Let's pull that up. Woohoo! Nice. Looking good. So look at the daily, of course. Check it out. See how that's going. Probably no surprises there. Just waiting for the update. Nice one. Man, I can't believe it's 3 o'clock in the morning where Prana is. That's pretty amazing. That's the daily. So we've got a couple of red candles. We had beautiful green days. And we just obviously had a couple of red days. So zigzag. As long as we make a higher low, right? As long as we make a higher low. That's always the key. But yeah, there we're at the moment. So we've got our 200-day rolling average way above there. $100 days up at 0.0018, is it? Yeah, 189. Now 200-day rolling average is way up at 0.0026. Now it's funny, when we were up here, when we were up in this zone, this prices would have been considered extremely low, but obviously when you just get pulled back down here, and obviously a big reason for this is just the fact that we're going through a big inflation phase at the moment, and all the incentives are in the auction, and there's not enough short-term demand product offerings to actually soak up the price in the market. So once you get some solutions for that, then you can really start pushing, getting both of them working together. So we're a little bit like a seesaw. One's a bit lopsided like this, so like that. So we still some adjustments need to be made on those 3 fronts. Short-term product offerings, use cases for Axion on the short term, and alternative long-term use cases as well would be included in that. Number 2 would be a bit of change in tokenomics, and number 3, a bit of change in the auctions, which that is going through some of the community proposals at the moment, and the team's also got some stuff coming up as well. So we just have to be patient as that gets played out. All right, so that's where we're going. We're at 31 minutes into the opening sniping hours, 24-hour auction, of course. We've got a pretty quiet chat there today, pretty much laid back. Maybe people, what day is it today? Wednesday, Thursday. It's Thursday in New Zealand. It's probably Thursday in most places around the world, I would imagine, by now, 7:30 p.m. So maybe it's certainly people have been hard working, maybe 4 days already, 3 days, 4 days, and that's where they're at the moment. So if you're in Australasia, of course, you definitely have done 4 days. Maybe if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, maybe you've just done 3 days of work. If you're doing a normal, working weeks type of thing, and so forth. So I didn't Triple Dutch. Triple Dutch, did you see Patricia back in the chat? Yes, I did, but not in this chat. Where's Patricia? Patricia? Where was Patricia? Way back here was. Must have been some time ago, early in the morning. Let me scroll down all the way down. There we go. Back to we go. Yeah, what was Patricia saying? Triple Dutch, let us know. Let us know what Patricia was saying. I'm not even sure. Well, let me know. Let me know in the chat what Patricia's saying. All right, so let me go into there. What do we got in here? We got partner announcements. Not sure what's anything further up here. Vabble tickets. Partner links. No. General topic. Yeah, if you want to see what the community's up to, the community proposals up here. This is the one here. What's the last one we had? A couple of these things in there. So if you want to get into that, go check that out, of course. Triple Dutch says Axion today has to stop. Okay, so was Patricia saying that publicly in the channel there, in the chat earlier today, Triple Dutch? Just confirm yes, because that would be helpful. That's a bad news. Was there a reason given? John Atkins says, well, let's go and see. So yes, I was aware that Axion today was stopping, but I didn't know whether it was official or not. So definitely that is a case, and they are citing the fact that Axion are currently treated as a security, because obviously we're after an opinion letter, if you recall, for exchange listings, and so they feel that because they are promoting it in the US, that they could be under the auspices of the Securities Commission for any sort of thing, even despite the fact that just about every crypto project, or a lot of the crypto projects, the majority would fall under that sort of SEC oversight. So yeah. Triple Dutch says, let me correct that. They can no longer actively promote Axion. Yeah, so I think it's a bit more complicated than that, but that's the official announcement, as that they were, talking about the SEC rules, guidelines. But like I say, if they were, yeah, so that's what they've decided to do. That's yeah, that's that. I mean, there's not much you can say, I guess. Let me know in the chat what you guys think of that, for sure. Yeah, wasn't great news. That was the news I was talking about earlier. Wasn't sure whether it was official though, so I didn't want to say anything about that unless they had officially announced it themselves. But it sounds like they have. At least that's what I see. So it's a shame really. It was just a fantastic show. Whether I agree with that decision or not, it's another thing. But that's what they feel they need to do, so that's fine. Yeah, that's guess what they're wanting to do. Kevin Wilson says, I love the show. Yeah, it was a great format and very professional. Had great personalities on it and a nice format. Also, obviously, it was a great place to launch official Axion initiatives, and also get personalities on there with the community. So it is it is a big loss, so yeah. But they've made the decision, so we just have to respect it. I think that they're all highly invested in Axion with max share stakes and all the rest of it, so they'll definitely be in the community as investors, but obviously no longer promoting. Now, it'll be interesting to see whether they actually delete any of their videos, because that would be consistent, or at least hide them, because that'd be consistent with they're not promoting Axion anyway, because as long as those are on YouTube, they are, promoted. But that's what they're saying. But of course, they do say every show that they have that it's not investment advice, that you need to do your own due diligence, and that it's just information and entertainment purposes. So whether that complies with the SEC or not. But then the SEC would be going after heaps of projects all over the place, right? That'd be and typically they only go chase down the big ones, EOS and XRP and Binance. There's other big ones that are worth their time, so it's a debatable thing, but hey, that's it. That's what they've decided to do. I'm sure there's a few other aspects to it than just that, but I guess it's up to them. So what do we have? A rip Axion Today show. It's a shame. I feel your pain, but onwards and upwards. That's it. It's like being a soldier in the army. You get some setbacks, but you just keep you keep battling on. You're battling on. And obviously, there's a lot of bright things coming up for Axion's future, and so we'll get to enjoy those, especially once we get past that Axion Audit 3. Will be definitely awesome times. And also, there's some pretty huge stuff with the Axion advertising and stuff like, and I think something related to that could really be a big game changer. So looking forward to that too myself. So pretty cool. All right, let's go back to the auction. I forgot that the auction was on because we were talking about Axion today. Oh, no. But a big shout out to Robbie, Patricia, and Paul for all the awesome work they have done up to this point. It was really tremendous stuff. And obviously, we've always got the highlights of the 28-hour thon. That was certainly super duper and had some really good results. So I'll try and do as much as I can in terms of getting community on this channel as we move on, especially with the new format coming up. That might be helpful as well. So I'll try and do my best to, obviously help with on that front. But of course, it does open opportunities for new people to get in and start talking about Axion. So hopefully we'll get more promoters doing that from that regards. Pretty awesome stuff. All right, let's quickly go for gold on that work. So 8.6, we got 40 minutes into the opening sniping hour. We've got a little bit of our drink left as we're thinking about dinner time. I was actually at the gym, and like I say to you, it was pretty hilarious stuff, but it was a bit of fun. They had also, what's that stuff where they all do the Superman type of workouts? That's a bit of a pun there, Superman workouts. What's it, this CrossFit? Yeah, they were doing CrossFit. They were in a different area from where I was, but they're all like yelling out, rah, rah, making noises all over the place. Hilarious stuff down there. I think they all try to outdo themselves too. They start doing handstands and stuff to try to outdo themselves doing handstands. Pretty hilarious. So funny. All right, we've got 20 minutes to go in the opening sniping hour, and we're on auction day 258. We've got 8.6 ETH in there, and what else? We got in the general chat there. Where did I run away? Got lost. General chat. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's where we're at the moment. So I don't know. I'm not surprised it's not being pushed in the announcements anyway about the Axion today. I thought they would have made it to the type of partner things. I know they're not an official partner. And I always thought they were an official partner too, the Axion today, but then it turns out, no, they weren't the official partner. I'm like, what? Sure they were, but confusing. That was confusing. But anyway, we continue. You know what I say? I always say this, right? When you got a good thing, you just be consistent. That's it. You just be consistent. That's the thing. So consistency is key. What are we up to on the show? We're up to 258 auctions. 258 auctions. That's consistency, right? That's consistency. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's Superman. Consistency. All right. That's it. So that's how we roll. Good on us. Good on us, we say. So awesome stuff. Onwards and upwards, more power, more power. So hey, it's good that this channel's gone over 2,000 subscribers, onwards and upwards. Now Axion today was actually up to 2,850, so they were definitely the biggest one. So got to chase down that number, right? Chase it down and get the FOMO energy going for sure. Hey, the simple thing is once we get some stuff around fixing up that price, then people flock in, people chase the price down. That's just the basic truth in crypto. When the price moves, the people come. The people come. Are you not entertained with the price? And people will come. That's how we go. So nice. All right, 8.6 ETH. We are ticking along pretty nice. I guess Triple Dutch, we're going to watch that. Hey, Triple Dutch, is it okay if I look at your post that you post me on Discord? Let me know, because I'll pull that up. I'm not sure what's in there. I just don't know. Maybe I should pull that out separately and have a look. Triple Dutch, not sure if Triple Dutch is still around. Let me take that out and have a look at, see what Triple Dutch has sent me, for sure. No problem, says Triple Dutch. Oh, too late. I just took it out. All right, too late. Let's have a quick look. No problem. Let's pull that up again. Okay, no problem, says Triple Dutch. Had to get the approval, and we'll wait for gold. Let's go. Let's go see what Triple Dutch has sent us. And boom. All right, let's go. Triple Dutch. What we got there? Oh, that's the address there. Okay, that's all cool. That was nothing in that. Yeah, you're quite right. So I think I actually did that myself, didn't I, Triple Dutch? So yeah, that was the one I did. So Not too bad there. Yeah, the 137 million Axion in there. Woohoo! And actually a few on another chain. So they got another chain there. I won't get too nosy, of course, but we did check that out, so that was all right. Nice one there. Thanks, Triple Dutch, for that. Big shout out. Woohoo! All right, nice, going good. Let's go into channel chat now. So just a bit of talks about that stuff. They're all a bit late talking about that. It was about a week and a half ago. You know, they're talking about the error with the auction loadings, but I mean it's old news now, and it's almost over. It's almost over, folks. So here we're back at the auctions, and we just connect up here. Bam. I don't know why that's out. Okay, that's gone out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We've got that's playing out. Let's just refresh. Bit of hassle there. Yeah, as Kevin says, I love the show. Yeah, we love the show. I've actually taken because of their announcement, I've actually taken Axion today off the recommended channels on here since they're not really promoting. Because I imagine they're just going to hide all the stuff. So you probably noticed that. But I've added, I think I've added some other YouTube channels on here. I've added Vabble on here, and I think on this channel recommendations, and also another channel, I think. So yeah, not too bad. All right, so there we are, folks. One big bid, and we've still got plenty of rope. We've got 10.3 ETH to go. So there's a bit of room in there, but we've got a long way to go. 23 hours and 15 minutes. Obviously, we're not live streaming that long on here. I think you can only live stream about, was it 12 hours? I'm not sure what the official amount of time you can. Was it 16 hours? I remember. Oh, maybe it's 12 hours, because I remember that when the Axion today did that 24-hour marathon. I think, and it went for 28 hours. They had 3 different shows to make that up. So yeah, but we'll see how that goes. It'll be also interesting to see what Axion official does as well. I think that Pullen's got a lot of stuff. Now that he's taken over the reins of that, and he's got a lot of marketing experience, like professional marketer, and he's got a lot of stuff that he's going to bring to the show. So I'm very excited about that. Very excited about the Pullen's leadership and also all the cool people, talented people in the team. So I think that's pretty exciting coming up there. All right, very nice. So we're going to refresh again and see how we go with that. Still got 15 minutes to go, folks. Make sure you grab yourself a drink, sit back and relax and enjoy auction day 258. And of course, we are doing pretty well, really. And we're looking out for any price increases in here. We're going to go there. Let me just switch that over to hourly. Or maybe we'll go 15 minutes. Go 15 minutes, eh? There we are, 15 minutes. That looks really good on the 15-minute chart. And we've just got that one bid in at the moment. So, yeah, quiet. I think probably, ETH and Bitcoin taking a bit of attention. You know how often they move first, and then the rest of the market kind of moves, but then they really move afterwards. Like the altcoins kind of flow on after that and start FOMOing in. As long as they hold up in price, it's pretty good. All right, let's have a look at the old gas prices while we're here, and let's go to gasnow.org and check that out. See how we've been getting on with the gas prices. I'm not talking about gas prices at the pump. So 25 fast, 22 standard, and you're looking at a couple of dollars, $6 to do a swap. How are we going for green? Oh, looking much greener. Except we got look at those 374 and 267. So it still shows you we get enough congestion in the market, we will still get prices like that on the ETH chain. But it's we're still down to 30.20 here. But really, it's been getting down to 13, 14 is really where we want to be. 11.9. That's really we want to be, at least around there. Because I think even people might start getting used to 9 and 10 Gwei. Then when you get to 21 Gwei, it's still like, oh, it's back up again. So it still gets that. And you got the historicals here on the rapids. So look at that, pretty interesting stuff. So very cool on that. And let's go out of there. We're going to check that, and we've got. Let's go to Cointelegraph and see if there's any news on there. Let me know in the chat if you've got other good crypto news sites that you reckon I should check out as well. Other good news sites there. Senators add crypto taxes to infrastructure deal to raise 28 billion extra revenue. Yeah, I'm sure they are. PayPal crypto super app set to roll out soon. Now they've been way behind their ball on that, right? PayPal. Obviously, we really want to get rid of. I mean, if you think about it, we really want to you know, hopefully that PayPal would die out, because you really want to replace them with decentralized crypto. You don't, these centralized, they're always, because when you get these guys, you always get the politics that they play as well. I get sick of that. I really get sick of that. You know, it's like leveraging over the economic aspects of a platform, or social aspect, one of those two. Eric Voorhees lashes out, disgusting behavior of Bitcoin maxis, not the community I came from. Yeah, good one, good one. I mean, what, seriously, if you've been in crypto for a long time, you know that you get all that sort of stuff in crypto. So it's crazy stuff. These people, they say, Gents Digital Assets raises 125 million as mining sector pivots to the west. That's pretty cool. And Block Crusher drops lawsuit on co-systems of stealing its IP. It's not a lot there, really, is it? Solana-based cross-chain exchange Saber raises 7.7 million. That's cool. That's good news. Nano seeks 700,000, and so forth. So not a lot there. Not a lot in the news for today. Not very exciting. Let's go back to the auction. That's more exciting. Let's go back to the auction. Crypto news not so exciting, but Axion auctions are reasonably exciting, at least, especially when they get sold out in the first 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Even that first hour, it's pretty fun. So check that out. Pretty quiet in the chat there today, folks. Hope you guys have got yourself something nice to drink and sitting back, relax as we go. So yeah, looking good. What did I actually paste? I pasted those announcements here. You know, someone's contacted me there, so I've got to go check that out later. Partner announcements. Yeah, let's go back and check out those pictures again. These visuals on the Vabble launch. Yeah, I think that's really nice. Is that showing up well there? Does it show up on the screen? Let me see how that looks from my angle on the studio. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Imagine those are your friends or family or something. You're around, maybe in different countries, watching a movie. Got the food on. Search a restaurant for food. Open there, and then of course your comment section down here. So pretty nice. That's pretty cool. I actually kind of like the idea. I don't think, I'm just thinking about Disney and stuff like that I've used. Definitely is quite cool. If I guess you got to think about defense. How do you defend it? Of course, they're going to be doing a lot of stuff that's censored, so you got issues around that. Can you actually defend? Because there's, you know what they like. If you've got an app, if you're in an app store, these guys, like the main stuff, will try and stop you if you're using stuff that they consider censored, and that's one of the points of this platform. So you got issues like that to deal with. So see how that goes. Let me have a look over here. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, so check me out. We've got this one here. It's a full movie screen. I love the transparency, though. I think transparency is really cool on this, and it's very subtle. I think these guys have done this is the right direction. I really think that's quite cool. I'm not sure what, it's got lots of different movies and stuff. I'm not sure what these, maybe the categories. Yeah, maybe categories in here. Pretty nice on that. And then the login, of course. And the login, of course, is crypto, right? So you got crypto in there. And you can see you got a MetaMask there, or you can continue on here, so you can log in different ways with the username, email account, home of unfiltered movies. So that's going to be the hard thing to defend, right? Unfiltered movies. Obviously, got a lot of independent creators, got stuff that gets censored on other stuff, but you've got that. So, you know, discover more. I think they're heading in the right direction. Yeah, they're giving me more hope about that. So we'll see. All right, let's do the refresh and see how we're getting on. Hope you guys are having a good time. Sitting back, relaxed. All right. Still at 8.6, 8 minutes to go. So certainly we had one big bid, but it's been reasonably quiet, like not getting a whole ton of little bids going bam, 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 as if Bam would say. Bam, 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 bam. And that's where we're at. So the price has just got that little bit of boost at the moment. And looking quiet there. So got a bit of comments going on there. Doesn't take much. Where's it? Is it T-Deli? Interesting. All right, so going for gold on that. So good to see some activity in the chat there. 7 minutes, counting it down. Here we go. Let's see if we've got any other activity going on at the moment as well. No, just the one bid, so quiet on the blockchain. This shows us new stakes and stuff like that. So you got a couple 60-day stuff there. That's not out of the previous auction. That's someone else. 10 million. You got cash out Bitcoin, early unstake. So there's some of that penalty. Remember, we had 50 million in today's auction. There's some of that there. Is that from this one unstaking? What they served 120 days, served 19. Oh, they got a heavy penalty for that. Oh no, okay, it's over 15 million. That's not too bad. You've got a lot of cash outs of that Bitcoin. A lot of people cashing out of Bitcoin. Max share stake there in the last 7 hours. Bitcoin new stakes. Oh, look at that. Whoa, that's come out of the auction previous day. So what was that? That was a VCA, and that's come out of there. So whale stake, I bet that's come out. Max share stake, max share for there as well. Interesting stuff. And I wonder if that's on my list, that whale. Let me have a check. It's on my list there. That's on this one here. So they've just staked how they staked. Is that updated? I'm not sure. 0.16 years. Let me have a look here. Not sure if that's the same one. That's a different one. Why didn't that update? I'm sure that was. Oh, that's the one I just added. I added that one there. 2 AC. Oh yeah, so 2 billion and 13. Yeah, they're max stake pretty long. That's pretty cool. So nice. They got nice stakes. Oh yeah, nice max share stakes. A couple of shorter ones there. But that's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. Nice little whale. That's a good whale. Those are the good whales. Those ones. All right. Scrolling back down here. Okay, we've got 5 minutes to go, folks. Let's see if we get any more bids in the sniping hour. There's 23 hours to go after this, of course. So it's quite a bit of time. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you're new to Axion, of course, subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. And if you want to become a member of the channel, hit that join button. We've got Axionites, Elites, Heroes, and you guessed it, Krakens, which is the biggest one. And you can see that it's kind of the Kraken's named after this one because there are no Krakens in the shareholders. We have a board of investors which is made up of whales, sharks, and I think some big dolphins, but no Krakens there, and so forth. So, hey, I'm thinking I might actually start to follow the board of investors a bit more. So see whether I can to get some info on those guys, see what they're up to. That'd be hilarious. You know me. That'd be hilarious. Hilarious. All right, there we go. Yeah, so definitely we got 50 million of penalties there. So definitely a couple of early unstakers there adding to that. Actually, I was going to check that out, see whether I could actually find them. We've got that little one. That's clearly not the one that we're looking at. May not be in the last 24 hours. Oh, okay, here we are. So what they do? 21. Oh no, that's a pretty small million. That's a million only. Oh, here's the big one. What? Okay, so this one here, that was a dolphin, and they were staked for 365 days. They served 204. They had 100 million, which is a pretty decent bag, and they withdrew 61, and they were willing to sacrifice 48. Oh boy, I wonder what they were doing there. I wonder where they sent it to. Interesting stuff. But that's where all the penalty came from, folks. Sad to see that, to be honest. Better to just let it play out. So that's one of the things you shouldn't. They did get a warning, of course, how much penalty. So there we are. We got that nice max stake there before that, though, and some heaps of max stakes. Look at that shark. So lots of stuff going on there. All right, let's go down here. And 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Are we going to get any more ETH in there? We don't know. We'll wait and see. Let's get on here. Pretty good. All right. Let me just do some typing here. Don't forget to check out, of course, the iPod. Sorry, not iPod. The Legend Nano iPod. The Legend Nano giveaway. Don't forget to check that out, of course. It's this one here. Obviously pretty awesome. With a $1,000 grand prize. I didn't even realize that until like 2 days ago. So I'm like, did they add that in only the other day? Because it like took me by surprise. So don't forget to check that out. Let me just post that. That's the giveaway. I'll post that again. So if you want to check that out. But yeah, that took me by surprise, that one. All right, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Here we go. Whee! It's almost dinner time. Yay! It's almost dinner time. Find out. Was it late night? Yeah, it's late night at the gym. I could even go for a swim. They have the pool open up till 9 o'clock, so it's almost 8. So could end up going for a swim, a late night swim. What about that? That's pretty cool. It's not summer here though; it's winter, but it's indoor pool. So they've had all the professional swimmers. They go. I think they swim from like. Actually, they probably swim between like 5 and 8 is probably 3 hours. All the, you know, the professional swimmers, the full-time swimmers. 2 minutes to go. We're counting it down. We are seeing whether we got some ETH coming in. We are patient and we are kind. We are good and we are fun. We are fun. Those are some good words there. Let me type that in. All right, here we go. We're counting down. We're going for gold. When you got a good thing, consistency. That's how we go. When you got a good thing, consistency. All right. That's the truth for anything, right? It's true for anything. You want to be an Olympian, you got to be consistent. You want to be good at business, you got to be consistent. You want to be a good parent, you got to be consistent. You know, you got to be consistent in anything. You got to get up for work every day. You got to be consistent. That's just one of those principles of life. All right, so a minute to go, folks. We're counting it down. There we go. We're counting it down. 57 seconds. We're counting it down, so we're going for good. Hope you guys have enjoyed yourself and had a good time. It's always a pleasure to have you all here, of course, and nice to see Triple Dutch, Kevin Wilson, John Atkins, and everybody else, Prana, and Chris Day in the house. Good to see you all. FBAM, of course, Bam Bam. Yeah, nice one there for sure. And apparently, yes, Patricia was in the chat earlier in the day. So I might have to go and check out some of those, see what comments she was making, if any, about that. And what I might do tomorrow, don't forget to join me for the live stream auction tomorrow. We've got obviously another mega regular auction on tomorrow. But I will try and see whether we've got any other updates from pulling and stuff like that as well. So that'd be cool. All right, 6 seconds to go. We've got 23 hours to go in the auction. We're sitting pretty nice. It's 8.6 ETH in there, and of course that equivalents to where we go with the auction up here. Oh, we have a lot of comments there. 45% sold out, so that's a really terrific start. And of course, we will catch you at the end of 24 hours and see how we get on with the start of the end of this auction and the start of a regular auction, and that'll be a lot of fun too. So thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, of course. Let's quickly, one more comment here by John Atkins. Feeling a bit subdued after hearing Axion today is no more. Yeah, that's right, John. We all feel that too, John. But as I always say, onwards and upwards. You know, you've just got to take people make decisions, and you just got to go with it. Hopefully, we'll see them in the chat lots, and they'll be a big part of the community. And I hope to look forward to them in that as well. I will definitely be encouraging them to be as vocal as possible. It's always good to have them in there for sure. But I get where you're going there, John. But hey, onwards and upwards, consistency. When you got a good thing, consistency. All right, catch you tomorrow. All right, have a good day and enjoy yourself. Get out there and have fun. Cheers. Peace out. Peace. Yeah, represent. Nice one. All right, take care.